Well, Sam and Christian, thanks a lot for seeing me again. It's probably your head's spinning probably just slightly, both of your heads a little bit. You've probably had claims and counterclaims from different agents by now. I just wanted to run through the executive summary that I've prepared, but how are things going at this stage?
Yeah, going well. I mean, we've narrowed it down to probably two.
Great. I hope we're in the two.
You're definitely one of them.
Fantastic. Well, I appreciate that. Was there anything that you felt the other agents can offer you, or the other agent can offer you, that we perhaps can't at this stage?
Well, the other agent seems to sell a lot of houses around here.
Yeah. Well, we don't sell the most, but in return we actually have to work the hardest. And I think one of the great things about us at Hocking Stuart is it's that network of buyers and bringing buyers from the different areas. We've had some fantastic results in and around here, but selling this home really is important. But for us, it's that referral business that I mentioned the other day when I was here, and the repeat buyers. And we can't absorb a bad result like some of the other agents in the area. They can. And one of the things that we do is we don't leave any stone unturned when it comes to referring buyers across that network, and also the fact that I would be directly involved in your campaign from the moment you sign the agreement with us to the moment your property is sold. And I really do think that that attention to detail, backed by the backing of a bigger company like Hocking Stuart, but we are still a boutique agency, if you like, because you're right, we probably don't sell as many properties, but those results we get for our client far outweigh or far in excess of what our competitors do. And one of the main reasons for that, I believe, is my attention to detail, and certainly the follow-up skills that we've demonstrated with the buyers. Can you see how that's going to be of big difference or of benefit to you?
I can see how it benefits us.
Sure.
Great. Well, I think that's one point. I have prepared the executive summary here, and I'd like to run through that with you if that's okay with you.
Sure.
Great. What I've put together for you is basically, you'll see it's very, very straightforward. It's basically a timeline of what we need to do in order to take your home to the market. A couple of things that we need to agree on is obviously the date for photos we'd be looking at would be the 9th, which is only a couple of days away, and the reason for that is no matter which agency you choose, in order for us to make the 10th of May deadline that we're looking at, we really need to get the ball rolling or the campaign activated. Now, there's a lot of stuff, a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes. That's your photos, your copy, your floor plan, your brochures, the preparation, making sure we get everything back to you for proofing before it goes to print. So in order for us to do that, we also need to have the team inspection. That we're proposing is on the 12th, as you can see there, 3 days after the photo. And during that time, we're proofing photos, we've got the team going through, we're starting to build the momentum of the campaign. The next step or stage is our first open. Now we'll be looking at the 19th. And no matter which agency you choose, as I mentioned, we've all got the same lead times. So the pressure is on a little bit at the moment so that we can make that 10th of May auction date. Some of the other important things to look at here is the comparable sales. Now you can see I've listed 3 homes that are very, very similar to this. One was one that I actually sold in Karen Street around the corner not long ago, and we had a great result on that one. That actually went through to auction, but that was a property that we passed in at auction, and we actually did that deliberately. We had 2 bidders bidding on it on the day, and it hit a price as to which our vendor was happy with. But we did go and advise them that we thought it was worthwhile in passing the home in. And we didn't panic about going into them and saying, look, I think you really should sell at this level, even though it's a price they were happy with. We passed it and took the highest bidder inside and managed to negotiate another $40,000 after the auction at Karen Street. Now, once again, they are references of ours. They moved into an apartment in Port Melbourne, retired from the area, retired in general, family had grown up, wonderful home, very, very similar. In fact, I think it was the same builder that built this property. The other 2 have occurred in and around the location here, and the things I've looked at were making sure the homes are in the Balwyn High zone, same number of bedrooms, sold within the last 6 months. Because what we've seen recently is any sales evidence older than that isn't comparable at all because of the movement in the market. So they're the things that we've looked at in formulating our opinion and value. And I think this home would sell somewhere in the range of the 950 to $1,050,000 region, which ties in with your $1 million that you were hoping to achieve for the home. But I think we can do a little better than that. And my aim would be to have you leave here with as much funds in your pocket as possible. But in particular, I'd like to see you leave here with that magic $1 million mark, if you like, in your pocket.
That'll be good.
So covering your expenses and the likes there. Now that basically, I did say it'll be a shorter meeting, but that wraps a lot of the things up. Have you got any questions of us? Anything that you felt that we might have missed to this point?
No, I don't have any questions.
I can't think of any.
It doesn't matter whether it's me or one of my colleagues who sells your home. We all get rewarded. And we'd like to get started. Sam, would you be happy for me to represent you in the sale of your property?
Yeah, I think I would.
Right. And how about you, Christian?
I'm comfortable with the decision.
Fantastic. Well, let me show you how that works.